So in this video, we're going to be showing you the process of building this top cover. So guys, before getting into the main part of this video, which is about building this breather setup below the intake, I want to remind everybody that's new here or any old subscribers that we're doing the giveaway, and that is actually open until the 31st of January. It's free to enter. All you got to do is just follow the instructions in the video here. I'll flag it up here. And it's a giveaway of $100. Summit or Jags gift card, depending on what the winner picks. That'll be drawn on the 7th of February. So going over this video, we're gonna be building this top plate here to go along with the new intake that we're running for 2020. My old setup was vented out of the valve covers, and I had an issue with that, so we went ahead and built this, and this video is about building that. And we'll kind of show you why I moved away from doing a valve cover vent. I run the coil pack still on the valve covers. So how I had this set up was actually not completely correct. I moved these coil packs down, but it still ended up pinching the harness behind this bung. And what I did to kind of run it that way was chop the bottom off of the AN fitting and then run it somewhat loose so it didn't pinch this wire harness here that badly. But it's not a permanent fix, and we only got like 600 to 800 miles on the car last year, so we just ran it like that. But it's going to the new setup, I have a feeling that it'll run a lot better and I won't lose a cylinder possibly going down the drag strip. So what we're gonna do is try to get the hole as close to the edge as possible, and then mark it, and then space it over where I can still get fittings on it, and then mark it, test fit it underneath that intake on that engine. We're just going to slide it under there and kind of line it up and see if it's going to fit. And then once they do fit, we'll weld the bungs on, and then we'll baffle the bottom side. So guys, I don't have my heads prepped for the 1/2 inch studs yet, so I can't actually throw, and I don't really want to throw heads on this bare surface either, because these were just decked. But this should give me a good enough insight. As you can tell from the top, I'll clear this. As you can see, there's another one there. So I should be able to clear that. More enough room to put that one on first. May have to get a little bit creative, but we're going to go ahead and punch holes in that new part. Then we're going to weld these on the back side only. Some advice when you're welding aluminum: you want to make sure this stuff is clean. A lot of these aluminum bungs that come from China and stuff are very crappy to weld. So cleanliness, getting off all the scale and stuff off this aluminum and cleaning it as best as possible is very important on these parts. Went ahead and got my holes punched. Gonna go ahead and try to use my taper bit, drill them through one-handed. I don't know how this is gonna work though. It worked fairly well. Excuse any floppiness of the camera. Okay. So we got holes. Now let's see if our bungs fit still. Okay, so the ledge on these bungs do not fit in these holes, so I'm gonna have to take a aluminum die grinding bit and just kind of waller it out till they do. Then my plan is to stick them through there and then just weld around the backside here, just so if my incompetence in welding comes through, I don't have a big old globby weld that everybody's gonna be looking at. Yeah, one hole bored out. Pretty tight fit up. Just gotta do the same to the other hole. So we'll go ahead and weld around this outside on the inside, and then eventually we'll plate this off or baffle it off so it doesn't get oil splashed up from the cam. So guys, I just want to reiterate again, whatever you do when you're welding aluminum, you need to keep it clean. So as you can see here, I'm going to try to not make the camera wobble too much. I've got both of the ends here cleaned, and I've got the section here where I'm going to weld on it clean. Just scratching them off and scratching off the scale on it is not good enough. You need to use some sort of cleaner. I like to use acetone. You can use brake clean if it's non-chlorinated. Please don't burn chlorinated brake clean. I don't even know if you can get it anymore, but it'll mess you up pretty good. Like I said, I use acetone. So we're going to go ahead and clean these parts and then tack them in place. Alright guys, I had a little bit of bleed through on this. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up with a sanding disc. Just being 100% honest, I don't weld on aluminum very often and my settings are way off, so hopefully we can do better on this next one. Let me get this one cleaned up first though. So here's what she looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and get some scrap aluminum and build the baffle for the bottom side, and we'll get her on there too. Sorry about the background noise, guys. We got my heater going. So this is my baffle. I'm gonna just tack it in a few places, maybe weld up that seam. Maybe not, I don't know yet. I'm gonna tack it in place and then test fit it on the engine, make sure it clears these DOD stalks. And then, yeah, we'll show you here in a minute. So here it is. The welds on the bottom look like crap. So, glad it didn't bleed through. Might need to shave a little bit still, but you guys get the gist. Should be good. So guys, here's the finished product that we're going to be running for 2020. Remind you one last time that we're doing that giveaway until the 31st of January 2020. The drawing will be the 7th of February 2020. And to get entered on that, there's the link in the description or the tag at the beginning of the video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.